It's the 10-Minute Healthcare Marketing Podcast with Tyson Downs. In every episode, we give you powerful, actionable tips to help you grow your business. We'll give you real-life techniques, methods, and strategies that flat out work. The same stuff we use in our business every day to help our clients dominate their local search results and get more patients. We freely give this to you so we can help you on your mission to grow your practice. Our goal? To help you achieve greatness.
Welcome to the 10-Minute Healthcare Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Tyson Downs, and this is episode 4. If you're listening for the first time, thanks for joining. This is a production of Titan Web Agency, and we produce this show for you, so be sure to subscribe. You can find our show notes and ask us any of your marketing-related questions at healthcaremarketingpodcast.com. Come back often, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at Titan Web Agency. Now let's get to work. Like every episode, we'll start this one off with our daily dose of motivation. And the quote today is from Thomas Jefferson. He says, "Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude." I think we've all probably had people in our lives at some point or another that have that wrong mental attitude. You know, they can't do it because of this. They aren't able to achieve whatever their goal is because of a spouse or because of work situation or because of where they're living or because of the weather. Those other people that no matter what happens, they know that they can achieve something. They know that they can achieve a goal. If there's an obstacle that's placed before them, then they'll find a way to get around that. And that's what we need to do in our business every day. Sometimes we'll run into something that just seems like there's absolutely no way that I would be able to work this out or figure it out. But that's not the case. That could be just a way of God presenting another option for you to accomplish your purpose or accomplish your task. So today what we're going to talk about is getting online. And we mentioned in the previous episodes how to get your domain name and get your hosting set up and a few things about getting your website. And today we're going to go into it a little bit more. And we're going to assume by now that your website is live. So we're going to look at 6 ways in which you can get visitors to your website. The first one that we'll mention is On Page SEO. Now, On Page SEO is basically the coding of your website, how well that is written on your website for the search engines to be able to interpret that. So what happens is the search engines will send out these little bots or little spiders. Just imagine they go out at night and they read all the different sites that are out there and they try to read all the different pages. And if they can read the pages, then they'll report back, "Hey Google, hey Bing, hey Yahoo, we found a page here and this is what it's about." However, sometimes those pages aren't set up properly, and so that when the bots go to those sites, they can't read them very good, and it's hard for them to know exactly what that page and what that site is about. An example, let's imagine that you're a dentist in Las Vegas and a bot comes to your website. He reads your site, he starts at the top, he sees he's a dentist. He goes a little further down on the page. All right, he's a dentist in Las Vegas. Goes down further. Okay, dentist in Las Vegas, Nevada. Goes down further. Dentist in Las Vegas, Nevada, offering cosmetic dentistry. Okay, I see that. Dentist in Las Vegas, Nevada, offering cosmetic dentistry services such as teeth whitening, Invisalign, veneers. Okay, and then he goes down to a different page and sees he also offers restoration services as well. So you kind of see the point. And then they would report that back to the search engines, and the search engines would know where physically you're located, your office, because they read all that stuff on your site, what services you offer, and where you're located on the internet. And so when somebody types in a query online, they would be able to accurately show a result for you, because you made sense. They could read your site. But a poorly optimized site, when the bots come to it, the bots may get there and the door may be shut, which means that it's set to what we call no index, which is never good. But 2, what can happen is the bot can go there, try to read your site. It can't read it very well. It can see, it talks about teeth here, maybe a site about teeth, or it goes down further. Well, it's a site about medical stuff, but we're not quite sure. So we'll just send that information back to the search engines. Now, this on-page SEO, I can't even begin to express how important it is. Do you want the search engines reading your site and thinking that it's about teeth or that it's about just medical? No, you want the search engines to know exactly what your site is about and exactly where your site is. So that's why on-page SEO is so important. And most people that build websites, developers or designers, don't do that because it's a special skill and it takes a long time to learn and it takes a lot of expertise and it takes a while to implement properly. So you want to make sure that that is set up properly. Number 2, we're going to look at citations. Citations is simply a reference or a business listing that you have set up online. A few citations would be Google Places. Bing would be another citation that you can claim. Yelp. And the citations are important because they help you expand your presence so you can be found on more sites. It also sends a good signal to the search engines like Google that this is a real and a legitimate business. And when the bots go out and search the internet, they're finding the same information everywhere about your business, meaning your name, address, and phone number, or we call that NAP, is consistent across the internet. That's the other way you can get traffic. Number 3 is social media. Social media can be overwhelming if you just try to go in and say, okay, I need to be on Facebook, I need to be on LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr, I need to be on everything. No, don't do it like that. Choose one platform that you know that your patients are on and your potential patients are on and engage. If you just spend 5 to 10 minutes a day and you use a tool such as Buffer or Hootsuite, which will allow you to manage your social media much more efficiently, then the 5 to 10 minutes a day will put you probably ahead of 75% of other healthcare practitioners. So dedicate 5 to 10 minutes a day to acting, engaging, posting information, helpful tips, relevant videos, funny stuff, some off-topic stuff, things like that. You can definitely get traffic that way and get potential patients that way. Just be active and be consistent. Number 4 way to get traffic is partnering with a local business. This is easy, of course. It's just the old game of networking. Go to BNI groups, Chamber of Commerce groups. Get out there so people know who you are and know where you are. Number 5, guest blogging. Guest blogging is a good way to get backlinks, which is a ranking factor from the search engines, but it's also a good way to build up your authority, build up your brand, build up your presence. And if you're guest blogging on websites that are relevant to your local area or relevant to your industry, then that's going to help you get additional traffic to your website. You don't have to be a scholar or a published author to write. No, just write about things that are relevant to you and your patients that they want to know. Number 6, you can get traffic through an email list. Number 1 thing is you need to get people on that email list. But assuming that you have people on your email list, then there's great power in that. You can send perhaps reactivation campaign emails, send people to your site with a special offer. You can let them know about things going on in the industry or new technology that is relevant to them. And it really is one of the most powerful ways to build a loyal following and build a loyal patient database. There's a lot of different ways to build an email list, and we'll talk about that in future episodes. But suffice it to say that if you follow these 6 methods, and you can get more traffic than most of the other doctors out there. Number 1, make sure your on-page SEO is set up properly. Number 2, claim your citations. Be consistent with your citations. Number 3, be on social media, be active, and be consistent. Number 4, partner with local businesses through networking. Number 5, guest blog in relevant industry sites and relevant geographic sites. Number 6, build your email list and keep in touch with your email list. So there you have it. Episode 4 is in the books. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and leave us a review in iTunes. Let's connect with each other. You can find us at Titan Web Agency on Twitter and at facebook.com/Titan Web Agency. Till next time, be positive, be happy, and be proactive. Remember, your business, like life, is what you make of it.
Thank you for joining us on the 10-Minute Healthcare Marketing Podcast. Join us at healthcaremarketingpodcast.com for recaps, show notes, and more resources to help grow your practice, dominate your local market, and achieve greatness.